The medical bay of the human ship buzzed with tension as Captain Lisa Morgan stared at the dying alien princess on the biobed before them. The Zeltharian royal family stood in a circle around the bed, their tall blue-skinned forms shimmering with worry. Their Princess Zara was fading fast, and nothing their advanced technology could do was working. Dr. Kevin Brooks wiped sweat from his forehead as he studied the alien biology. The princess had been poisoned by a rival faction, and the toxin was unlike anything he had ever seen. It was eating away at her cellular structure from the inside, and their medical scanners showed her life signs dropping by the minute. The Zeltharian Queen Mother stepped forward, her voice filled with desperation. "Human doctor, our daughter is dying. Your people offered to help, but we do not understand how you can succeed where our best healers have failed." Lisa looked at her medical team. They had been working for hours trying everything they knew about alien biology. But there was one thing they had not tried yet. Something that went against all medical protocols but might be their only hope. Kevin had noticed something strange during his scans. Human DNA contained certain sequences that seemed to resonate with Zeltharian biology in unexpected ways. The computer models suggested that direct biological contact might trigger some kind of healing response, but it was just a theory. The princess moaned weakly, her silver eyes opening for a moment before closing again. Her breathing became more shallow, and the monitoring equipment began to beep faster. The royal guards shifted nervously, their hands moving toward their weapons as panic set in. "We have one more option," Lisa said quietly, "but it is untested and dangerous. It requires direct human contact with the princess, which could harm both her and whoever attempts it." The Zeltharian king stepped forward, his massive frame towering over the humans. "If there is any chance to save our daughter, we will take it. What must be done?" Kevin stepped closer to the bed, his heart pounding. The theory was that human bioelectric fields might be able to jumpstart the princess' regenerative systems, but he could not be sure it would not kill her instead. "I need to make direct skin contact," he said. "The neural pathways between our species might create a bridge that allows her body to fight the poison." The Queen Mother gasped. No human has ever touched royal Zeltharian skin. It could mean death for both of you, but Kevin was already moving toward the unconscious princess. The monitors showed her vital signs failing rapidly, and there was no time left for debate. He reached out his hand, trembling slightly, and placed his palm against her forehead. The moment their skin made contact, everything changed. A surge of energy passed between them, and Kevin felt his consciousness expand in ways he never imagined possible. He could sense the princess' pain, the poison coursing through her veins, and something powerful stirring deep within her biology. The royal family gasped as a soft golden light began to emanate from where Kevin's hand touched their daughter. The light spread across her blue skin, creating intricate patterns that looked like glowing veins. The monitoring equipment went wild as her vital signs began to stabilize. Kevin felt the connection growing stronger. He could sense the princess' immune system awakening, responding to some kind of genetic key that humans apparently carried. The poison that had been killing her was being neutralized and broken down by her own body, but only with his touch maintaining the link. The princess' eyes opened wide, and she looked directly at Kevin with wonder. She spoke in her native language, but somehow he could understand every word. "You carry the old gift," she whispered. "The gift our ancestors spoke of in the prophecies." The Queen Mother fell to her knees as she watched her daughter's skin return to its natural healthy blue color. The poison marks that had been spreading across her body began to fade, and her breathing became strong and steady again. Kevin maintained the contact for several more minutes until he was sure the healing process was complete. When he finally pulled his hand away, the princess sat up on the bed, completely restored. The royal family surrounded her with tears of joy streaming down their faces. "How is this possible?" the king demanded, looking at Kevin with amazement. "Our medical technology is centuries ahead of yours, yet you succeeded where we failed." Kevin was exhausted from the experience, but he managed to explain his theory. "It seems that somewhere in human evolution, we developed a genetic compatibility with your species. Perhaps our ancestors encountered Zeltharians long ago, and some kind of biological exchange occurred. The princess reached out and gently touched Kevin's hand again. "When our skin made contact, I could see into your mind," she said. "I saw the deep caring and determination that drove you to risk your life for a stranger from another world. This is why the healing worked. It was not just biology, but the strength of human compassion." Lisa stepped forward, amazed by what she had witnessed. "This changes everything. If humans can heal Zeltharians through touch, it opens up incredible possibilities for medical cooperation between our species." The Queen Mother rose and approached Kevin with profound respect. "You have saved our daughter's life and proven that humans possess abilities we never suspected. We have always seen your species as primitive, but now we understand that you have gifts that even our advanced civilization lacks." Over the following days, news of the miraculous healing spread throughout the galaxy. The Zeltharian Empire had been one of the most powerful civilizations in known space, but they had always looked down on younger species like humanity. Now they were forced to reconsider everything they thought they knew. Kevin spent time with Princess Zara learning more about the connection they shared. She explained that ancient Zeltharian texts spoke of a lost sister species that would one day return to help them in their darkest hour. Most had dismissed these as myths, but the healing proved otherwise. The princess also revealed that the poison had not been random. The rival faction that attacked her had been trying to prevent a peace treaty between the Zeltharians and several other alien races. They believed that her death would trigger a war that would benefit their cause. But now, with evidence of the special bond between humans and Zeltharians, the political landscape was shifting. The healing had been witnessed by representatives from dozens of species, and word was spreading that humanity possessed unique gifts that could benefit everyone. Lisa found herself at the center of historic negotiations as various alien governments reached out to establish new relationships with humanity. The simple act of one doctor touching a dying princess had elevated the human race from a minor spacefaring civilization to a major galactic player. Kevin continued working with Zeltharian scientists to understand the healing process better. They discovered that the genetic compatibility extended beyond just emergency healing. Humans could help accelerate Zeltharian recovery from injuries and illnesses, while Zeltharians could enhance human mental abilities through similar contact. Princess Zara became an advocate for human-alien cooperation, using her influence to promote peace and understanding throughout the galaxy. She often spoke about how Kevin's willingness to risk everything for a stranger had shown her the true meaning of courage and compassion. The healing had another unexpected effect. It created a permanent psychic link between Kevin and Zara that allowed them to sense each other's emotions and thoughts across vast distances. This connection became a powerful symbol of the potential for unity between different species. Months later, as Kevin stood on the observation deck of the new joint human-Zeltharian research station, he reflected on how much had changed. The simple decision to reach out and touch someone in need had transformed not just two lives, but the entire future of galactic civilization. The healing of Princess Zara had proven that sometimes the most advanced technology could not replace the power of basic human compassion and the willingness to take risks for others. It showed the galaxy that humanity's greatest strength was not in their weapons or ships, but in their capacity to care for others regardless of the differences between them. As he watched ships from dozens of different species docking at the station, Kevin smiled, knowing that the touch that had saved one life had also opened the door to a new era of cooperation and understanding among the stars. The healing had been just the beginning of humanity's greatest adventure.